Hello and welcome to Susty in the City, the podcast where we talk about sustainable living and the joys and challenges of it. Today I have Ebenezer joining me, Veganezer.
Wait.
What should I call you? Ebenezer, Veganezer?
Ebs is cool.
There we go. We're going to be talking about vegan weddings or being vegan at weddings, the like of that in today's episode. So it's going to be quite a fun one. I feel like there's a lot to chat about here. Ebs, you are a vegan blogger. You cook, you vibe, you eat.
Yep. Yeah. You know the slogan.
And you are one of the Plant Boys.
Yes, one of 9.
One of 9, yeah. And the Plant Boys are like I want to say boy band, but it's not quite a boy band because you don't sing and dance. Well, actually, I think you personally do, but...
Some dance, some sing.
Yeah.
Some vibe.
It's a collective of men showing that vegan's good.
Can just be normal guys, yeah. It's literally that. It's literally that simple. We're getting there. We're breaking down the stereotypes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I love what you're doing. I think it's really good because it's always the guys that are a bit frictiony about going vegan.
Yeah.
Was it Game Changers that made you go vegan?
No, I just literally just did it cold turkey. Okay. Cold turkey. But
turkey.
Yeah, and then and then just kind of stuck with it, and I didn't really research really. I kind of did and kind of didn't. It was weird.
How many years ago was this?
3.5. I'm a baby in the game.
No, but 3.5 years. You've still been through it. You've had enough struggle, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I came in that right game.
And have you been to any weddings this year?
Yes, I've been to 2.
2, and one of them was a vegan wedding, wasn't it?
Yes, it was one of the Plant Boys, Benjamin.
And what was the other wedding?
It was my cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
So were you the only vegan at that wedding?
I believe so.
Okay. You believe so? Was it a big wedding, or do you not?
Yeah, it was massive. It was literally like the whole side of that family, so it was like, wait.
And were you there for the meal part of the wedding?
Yeah, I was. The meals were good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Go on, describe it.
I mean,
talk me through it. What did you eat?
For the mains, we had a curry.
A curry? Was it a good curry?
It was a chickpea curry. So obviously, the other half was from Bangladesh. Mm-hmm. So they did the whole fusion. Yeah.
Oh, I actually really love that.
So it was like kind of like served as a buffet, but for each table.
Okay.
So like you had the meat eaters options, and then you had the kind of vegan options, which
were they easily labelled, or were you just looking at it being like, I think that one's for vegans?
I gave it a good stare.
Okay.
I think I had 2 curries, which was a vegetable curry and a chickpea curry, which was absolutely banging. It was delicious.
And did you also get a starter and dessert?
Yes, the starters. It was veggie samosas.
Veggie samosas,
which was quite nice. There was more. If my cousin's seen this, don't at me. There was more. There was more meat options, which fair enough. It was. I mean, it's mostly like that side of the family's Nigerian, so everyone eats meat. It was normal.
Yeah, you didn't feel cheated and you didn't feel hungry.
No,
you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, he rang me up a couple of months before. He's like, "Can you have a Lumi burger?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, that's not gonna happen." But he kind of catered towards me, which I feel kind of bad because.
No, I mean,
feel good that he did it.
Their duty. When you're serving people, you have to take into account dietary requirements. So I don't get why people feel bad about it.
I don't want to have to pay him back.
It's
an awkward one, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Everyone's a guest at the wedding.
Yeah, but every table had chickpea curry. It was like 7 tables, I think. So yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot.
I must admit, I always feel a little bit guilty when you can see that, there are limited options. And instead of there being a vegetarian option with like lots of cheese, which everyone else loves, it's a vegan option. And then there is a vegetarian that you can overhear down 2 tables being like, God, I wish there was just some cheese. And you know for a fact that it's your fault there isn't. But you're like, oh, well, it's for the animals.
Deal with it, exactly. Yeah.
But I do feel like a little bit low-key guilty, like, I've really dragged them with me.
At the end of it, when they have the meal and they say, that was really nice. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm going to make a vegan of you. But
And then you went to a vegan wedding as well. I went to my first vegan wedding this year too.
How was that?
It's fun, isn't it? Like you're just like looking around like, I can eat whatever.
It wasn't fully vegan.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
No, but he very much catered to vegans.
Okay.
So
keen to hear more about that.
It was either you had the option of fish. So it was obviously a Jewish wedding. So you have the options of a fish, or you had the options of a vegan. Obviously, sitting with the rest of the Plant Boys, we had the vegan option.
So were all of the like appetizers on these plates going? Was at that level? Because normally you have your meal and then you got the trimmings around the meal. Or was there none of that? Have I just been to a really extravagant wedding?
Flashback with Johnny just eating an orange from the table. But
oh gosh, okay.
I think they were labelled up and they came and served to your name, and there was no real mix-ups, and it was really nice. It was delicious. It was actually really delicious, and it really sobered me up. So that's the most important bit.
So the wedding I went to earlier this year, which was vegan, I think the bride and groom were very nervous about like people going away being hungry or complaining or anything like that, because you know how people get a second it's vegan. I think it's a placebo effect. They're just like, I am unfulfilled, especially when they're not vegan.
Yeah.
So first off, they didn't tell the guests that it was going to be a vegan wedding. I knew because I was vegan, but like the general people did not know. And I did TikTok about this, and that got like hundreds of thousands of views. Oh, did you? People felt a way about it. I don't think the people there on the day did, but so if you were to have a vegan wedding, would you warn people?
I feel like I shouldn't have to.
No.
But knowing my family, I would have to. Knowing them, they would probably come with snacks in their room.
Exactly. That's why you don't tell them.
As a vegan, like, you tend to eat more and more often than a normal.
I thought that was just me. I didn't know it was all vegans. I thought I just ate a lot.
I thought that was everyone. Well,
we might just be snackers. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there'll be more of like, you have the starter, the main, the dessert, you have the bit in between. Just kind of keep people full. I mean, it's not just about having a salad. It's all about keeping them full, isn't it? Like,
exactly. So I don't think anyone was mad at this wedding I went to, because there was like food upon food upon food upon food. Like there was so much, and they were also in like the sort of theatre industry. Oh. So it was quite theatrical as well. Like there was a dish coming around with like dry ice, I think, like like steaming or smoking or something. There was a lot going on, but they did tell everyone as we sat down to eat, they said a little type of like, I don't want to say prayer, but poem about like animals, just being like, this is why we do it.
Oh, that's cute.
Just to explain, like on our wedding day, we want to be full of love and respect.
That is nice.
Yeah, to kind of explain it away. Yeah.
Taking that away, because that would help.
Yeah, and then there was like bagel hour in the last hour or so, where if anyone was getting a bit hungry again, which I think I was like, oh, bagels.
Literally, that would be a godsend.
Yeah, and then 3 different types of vegan wedding cake as well.
3 different types?
It might have even been more than 3. I don't want to.
3 different types?
Yeah. Instead of having like one massive cake, they had layers and different ones. Oh, it was so good.
Boy.
I know. So then when I went to my next wedding, I was like, oh, I'm missing out.
Oh, so you went to that one first?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
No, it's okay, actually. I've been to good weddings so far this year. It's been all right. That set a really high bar. But for the rest of the weddings, I still ate good. I haven't had one wedding, actually, in the last like 2-3 years where I've gone hungry. They've all been really, really good.
That's good.
And my aunt that just got married in France, she even ordered in special vegan macaroons.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cute. See, that's what people should do. That's more like it.
It's just like if everything else goes bad, or, you know, you miss out on a few things, just seeing one step where they've really thought about it and really thought of you, you feel like real special and like really grateful.
And you feel like you got to eat it all. But
there was another vegan there, because there is always that pressure, isn't it?
So you weren't like the token vegan?
No, there was one more vegan. So there were 2 of us. She ate pretty much all the macaroons, I'm telling you. I ate 2 of them, and I actually couldn't eat more, but I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, they all went, because I felt the pressure on me, because when you're the only vegan, you're like, I have to eat it all. So I was happy with my 2. I was relieved when I was like, oh, I don't have to eat them all.
Yeah, but, you know, you would have just like taken some in a tissue, wrapped up, back to the room, and that's that.
No, that's a good tactic, especially because this is in France, because you have to, like, when you see food you can eat, you have to take it. Okay, and then you also went on a stag do, I believe. Was it a vegan stag do?
Which one? I went to 2 stag do's.
The Plant Boys stag do. I don't want to ask too much. I know what happens on stag do stays on a stag do. The activities, I will not question you on.
It's good. It was really good. Was it
a vegan one, or?
It wasn't fully vegan.
Okay.
Because obviously, like, half of his mates and fam were non-vegans. Mm-hmm. But we drank a load. I remember that. And then we had a massive barbecue, so we split the grill in half. Did
you guys get to go first, and were you kind of like...
Yeah.
Because normally when you go to a barbecue as a vegan, you're the afterthought, but you guys were the primary thought.
Literally.
Okay.
It was nice. It was like, boom. Yeah, we got the clean side of the grill. You know when it's so needed at that specific moment,
Oh, that's good.
It done wonders. Yeah, it was delicious. I mean, we had, I can never say the brand, Aora.
Aora.
Yeah.
Did I actually feel
you said it was
loosens my R, yeah.
You said it was
I can't roll my R's unless I've had a glass of wine.
We had their chicken nuggets, we had their chorizo sausages, and their burgers, and it slapped. It was delicious. It was so good.
I can imagine with you Plant Boys away, it was probably good cooking like throughout.
It was heaven.
Even if I weren't vegan, I'd be like, yes, boys, cook
Literally,
for me.
Don't hate me, people. But halfway through, I was like, yo, these guys that eat meat, just stick to your meat. Like, save this for us.
I feel like every family barbecue I go to, and like no shade to them, the fact that they buy me vegan food is lovely. But unless I'm at my sister's, my food often goes in the oven, so it's not really barbecue.
Safer option, isn't it?
Yeah, and I do appreciate that completely, because it's so complicated otherwise. But then if I go to my sister's, because there's only like 3 or 4 of us, she often does it almost vegan, except for they'll have halloumi. but they'll eat like vegan burgers, but then they just have halloumi on like the edge.
I mean, if you're going to do it, just do it all. Do it all. It will be nice. But do you know what? Every change is changing it.
I'm really proud of them for having like they're not vegetarian or anything, and they just go for the vegan burgers and the vegan sausages. I'm happy.
How did they find it?
Yeah, they like it.
So they're going to do it all the time?
Yeah, they've been doing it for years now. Like, yeah, so I lived with my sister during lockdown 2020. I think her and her husband had just done Veganuary, but as a veggie annuary, so not vegan, vegetarian.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, they were like, they changed the butter to vegan butter. They picked and chose their battles. It was weird, but they were kind of coming off that high when I moved in around March, April. I don't know, they just felt so refreshed and they just ate a lot of veggie food. And then when I come back like 2 years later, I can see they've slipped quite a bit. And I'm like, oh, do you remember when I lived with you? You guys were doing so well. Oh, you got a lot of meat in your fridge now. What happened? But, you know, she's got a newborn. I can't really ask too much of her.
No, yeah. Every meal counts. That's all counts.
Yeah. Sorry, going back to weddings. Have you ever had a bad meal at a wedding?
No.
No. You're like, I don't want to name and shame.
No, I don't. I'm thinking like, this is like, obviously we didn't have a wedding for like 2 years because of lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was one wedding just before, after I turned vegan. No, I think I was catered to quite nicely.
No.
From what I remember.
I think the worst thing that happened to me, and this was, I haven't had bad ones, but like this one little thing happened to me at my aunt's wedding just gone by, and I was like, you're so lucky I'm related to you, or else I possibly would have kicked up a fuss about this. But they accidentally served my dessert to my nan who's a celiac. So she took like 2 spoons out of this vegan chocolate cake, but then obviously she wasn't feeling good afterwards because she can't eat wheat, gluten. And then when they clock, they only had 2 desserts, one for that vegan and one for me. And then I'm like, I've got a dessert with like 2 bites out of it from Nanny Pat. But it's okay. Like, I felt worse for Nan because like she can't eat it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm so glad you're my Nan, because if this had happened and it was just someone else's Nan had eaten,
it would have been a bit of a sticky situation.
Yeah, I would have been like, do you know what? Never mind.
I passed. You got another main? Yeah, that was.
I was like, do you have a fruit salad in the back or?
Oh, fruit salads are ones.
Do you like fruit salad?
Yeah.
I like fruit salad.
I love fruit salad. I love all salad. Just
as long as it's fresh fruit. You know when it comes out and you can tell the fruit is like
a bit
old.
manky and like the fire just following it like
yeah, a little bit where you know it's been sat out and
nah, take that back.
yeah, that's
I'm not diva-ish, I like nice food.
Yeah, you like a fresh fruit salad.
That's not
right. Yeah, I think this is it. I feel like my bar is generally very low when it comes to vegan food. I think a lot of people expect a lot of extravagant things. I don't know if you've ever seen my meals on Instagram, but sometimes I'll just have mashed potato for dinner. So
yeah, I don't know.
The bar is low.
you need to step that up. You can't just have mashed potato.
If I've had a big lunch, why not? If I need it. Sometimes you need mashed potato.
You can't just have mashed potato.
No, gravy, of course. I'm not an animal. Also, like, how long into being vegan did you learn that Bisto original gravy is vegan?
What, is that the one in the brown box?
No, the one in the red one. The regular one. I don't know what it's
I don't use that.
Yeah, what do you use?
I just kind of just soak up all the vegetables stuff and just make
You make your own gravy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so
Is that not normal? Is that not normal?
Like I say, I ate mashed potatoes for dinner. What do I know?
Yeah, but you said you had it with gravy.
Yeah. Bisto, granules,
kettle,
stir.
Oh, for real? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably had it when someone served it up, but...
Dear Lord, you're going to be trying to teach me how to make gravy now. You're going to be like...
That will be coming on the list.
Yeah, especially autumn coming up. That's a good... Teach us how... I still won't. I mean, when I can literally kettle granules...
I won't put any spice in it. I like the spicy gravy. I like everything spicy.
Okay.
It's good for you.
Spicy gravy is not gravy. That does not count.
It's a good gravy.
Okay.
I just won't add any chilies or spices.
What do you normally add to a gravy? I'm so lost.
Just a bit of cayenne pepper or
no.
Yeah.
No. I actually don't know how to describe the taste of gravy, but it would be like warm, salty brown sludge. Yeah. There's no kick to it.
You know, you were going so well till you said the sludge bit.
Oh, yeah, because it has to be thick. If it's runny.
No.
So it has to be sludgy.
Yeah, it's not about thin. It's got to have some colour to it.
Yeah, so what do you mean no sludge? Like, sludge is the best.
But when I think of sludge, I just think like, bloop. No, you know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, consistency. Like,
I'm not rich. I can't be doing that with my Bisto. I would happily, like...
Add more water.
No. Less water to get, like, the bloop.
Yeah,
but I
you
would
don't
do
want the
that.
block.
I would do that. I feel like I would. No, okay. Anyway, so I asked my followers what their worst meals have been at weddings, and I've actually really resisted on reading these because I know there will be some shockers here. I've been vegan like 15 years, but obviously when I was 13, I wasn't really going to as many weddings as I am now at 28. So I've not really had many horror stories. Although I remember once at a like university ball. They called it a ball. It wasn't that fancy, but you know when the branding's on point, you think you're going to something really nice. No, I wish. So they brought over this like block of tofu, and I was just looking at it like, what the hell is this? And I asked my boyfriend at the time, like, can you taste this? Because like, what is this? And he confirms it.
That is harsh.
What? Test tasting?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm vegan. He wasn't. I'm like,
okay, when you say like that, yeah, it's a block of poison, like, just
yeah, he was my test taster. So yeah, I'd be like, can you tell me what this is? Because I was like, but who would serve me a block of tofu? This was like 2012, 2013. So like wild things were done in that era. And he tastes it and he confirms, he's like, oh yeah, that's tofu. And then I take a bite and it was definitely cheese. They just served me a block of cheese.
Oh, that's rude.
It was so grim. And I was just like, that's cheese.
That is rude. How are you going to serve someone a block of cheese? Do you know how rude that is? Just rude on all different types of account. Even if you love cheese, you can't have a block of cheese.
I know. I still don't understand it. I'm like, is this a normal thing for you lot? And they're like, no. And I'm like, I don't get what they've done here.
Oh, they hit the roof.
Yeah, I did. You know, when you put your hand up, I'm like, oh, sorry. I don't think this is vegan.
Oh, I'm not a violent person, but I would have thrown it at the chef or whoever brought it out. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't just serve someone a block of cheese. That's rude.
I want you to rate these, or just tell me what you think. Okay.
Do you know? Yeah, none of the people come at me.
Oh,
oh wow, she's gonna cry. Okay.
I know, these are actually really sad. So, asked everyone what the worst meal is you've had at a wedding. First person here, veg soup. Told it was vegan. Next day had same menu, not vegan, had cream in it all along.
That's naughty. Come on, that's a bit naughty.
That is so bad. Ignorance is bliss in that moment as well. If she never found out, all would have been fine. To find out, that would break my heart. I'd be like, I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, but who told her it was vegan though?
It just says next day same
You
menu,
don't
not
need
vegan.
cream in soup though.
I've been served that before as well. Like, again, this was about a decade ago. Christmas dinner, big family affair. We'd booked at one of these like chain pubs.
Yeah.
They said they could cater for vegans. I sit down, I get served like a cream of tomato soup looking thing at my starter, and I'd been vegan long enough to know that that is not what vegan soup comes out looking like at a restaurant. Like, it is always chunky and vegetable-y. This one was creamy and looked beautiful before any restaurant stocked vegan cream or anything, and I was like, oh. That's when I knew the whole meal was going to be a disaster, that they had not read vegan, they had just totally made it up and saw vegetarian. I didn't end up paying for whatever I got served for the rest of the meal. I'll probably save that for the Christmas episode. It's too much trauma to go into right now.
Bro.
But sometimes you'll look at a soup and you'll be like,
yeah,
our soups are not that good.
That's why I don't have soup out.
You don't have soup now, too many trust issues.
I mean, I have, if I make it or someone makes it at home, yeah, but out, nah.
No, you just don't trust it.
Yeah, everyone just puts cream in it. I'm like, don't understand why you need cream in soup.
You've got trust issues.
Wow.
Most vegans do. I get it. It's fine. Are you also one of those people that won't order like a latte? You'll just get black coffee?
Okay, but before anyone comes at me, I've always liked black coffee.
I like black coffee too, but if I go to Pret, their coffee doesn't taste good enough black, so I like an oat latte or a soy latte.
It's black coffee.
I just like whatever coffee I'm used to, whereas when it's like black coffee, you can so taste the coffee.
Quick question. Can you taste when coffee is burnt?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
You just like all black coffee then?
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is I like and don't like. I don't like my coffee strong, actually. That's my issue. I like it weak, and everyone does a black coffee strong. Anyway, so back to these bad vegan wedding menus. Oh my gosh, someone got a bowl of melon, and they hated melon.
I'm not going to lie, that would be banging though. But it would have to be the whole melon.
Imagine if that was their main. That must have been a starter or dessert.
That is a bit...
I wouldn't be mad at that for a
dessert.
It was a dessert.
It was dessert. It was good.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, like when you go abroad and you taste melon and it is beautiful, and then sometimes in England, like we just don't. We don't serve good melon.
Nah, but if there was salt on the table and you had a bit of lime, get creative.
Sure. Okay, someone else. Cucumber and tomatoes. That's it.
What? No lettuce. That is rude. Just that.
I've had tomato and leaves served to me before as a starter, with a nice like drizzle of sauce on top. There have been some wild meals, but that was a starter for me, and I'm hoping it was a starter for this person.
Now you understand why I have trust issues. Like, I thought I had it bad.
Beetroot carpaccio. this is obviously an Italian word I think I'm butchering, but waited 2.5 hours for 3 shavings of beetroot with a bit of dressing. Imagine waiting for that. And it finally gets served to you. And you're looking at it like, you just sliced up a beetroot.
Oh no, I'll take a packet of bread with you.
Do you do that? Do you actually take an emergency snack to weddings?
Yeah. Noodles.
Or, yeah?
Yeah. I love
what,
noodles.
like pot noodle?
Yeah, something I could just have a kettle. That's not a pop noodle, but like a quick little...
You've never gone to a wedding with a clutch bag? Like, I could not fit a pot noodle in my little wedding bag.
No. You come like with your suitcase and you have it.
Okay. So in the hotel, you make a little dash for it. Okay, got ya.
And I always try and stay at the venue.
Okay.
Okay,
that's wise. That's actually really good advice.
Hey, look,
or
that
like
is very good advice.
A packet of microwavable rice would be good as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you got to make sure you got to find a microwave.
Whereas you can always get hot water.
Exactly.
You're a genius. A field mushroom as a main, and they also despise mushrooms. This is tough. I would hate to be a vegan that hated mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't get people that don't like mushrooms.
Is there any vegetable you don't like?
No. I don't think there is.
I don't like parsnips, and I would be so upset if a mushroom was as popular as a parsnip. No, if a parsnip was as popular as a mushroom, I would struggle so hard.
What do you have at Christmas?
No, I'm like, oh no, the parsnip's got honey on. Oh no. No, I just don't like parsnips. I don't think a vegetable should be that sweet. I don't mind if it's in a soup.
You like carrot?
Not overly. My favourite root vegetable is really like a potato. I love a potato.
Everyone loves a potato though.
Exactly. Okay. Nothing else compares. Have you ever had parsnip mash? Because once this is probably no.
Oh my god! You know when you just fancy a change? That is the change.
No.
Parsnip mash is underrated.
Mashed potato is perfect, and anytime anyone deviates from it, it is a pity and it is a shame.
Just breaking my heart.
Do you know what? I think it was from when I was younger. I went to my nanny Pat. She did this beautiful meal and she made sure that all the mashes were vegan. So I'm loading up. Yeah. I realised they weren't all potato mashes. Like there was celeriac and sweet potato and
I'm coming to nanny Pat's.
She is a great cook as well. But I was just like, I'd loaded my plate up thinking it was all going to be as good as mashed potato. And it was just so much worse. And I think I've got trauma from that.
You can't just have different kind of mashes are good.
I'm sure they are, but... No, not even gravy can save them. Boiled vegetables. That's it. That was the meal. How do you feel about that? Don't tell me salt and lime can fix that.
It depends what vegetables.
You're too polite. I would be...
Like, it depends what vegetables.
Where's the rest of my vegan meal?
Like if you had like potatoes, broccoli...
Boiled though.
Yeah, that's a bit rude.
Yeah, because that's bland.
But everyone has salt and pepper on the table.
If someone put roasted vegetables in front of me, that'd be different. Boiled, no. Pasta with a drizzle of olive oil and 4 cherry tomatoes.
That's calm.
No vegan starter, dessert, or any food on day 2.
I would ask for 3 bowls. Surely that tomato sauce, though. Tomato sauce, like a Mariana sauce.
You're acting way too calm about this. I would be livid. And no food on day 2 either. They had 2 days and all they had to live on was pasta.
Everyone needs to just take a goodie bag. Just have yourself prepped for it. I know it sounds so bad and you should have trust in people, but... Don't trust people.
I know. My emergency snack would be like a naked bar. You know, those little NG bars. Oh, I don't think
that's going to last you for what, half an hour?
I know. So I'm always screwing myself over with that. Yeah. But like I say, I go to a wedding with a clutch bag. Like I can barely fit my phone in. And then I'm like...
You have your suitcase, don't you? You know, you come with your fruit, you come with your noodles... Come with your emergency little snacks.
You know what? This is always my plan. This is always my plan. But do I ever do it? Especially because I know you drive. I have to get the train. There's only so much I'm willing to carry.
I have to get the train sometimes.
Okay. I just can't believe this. So, like, someone else here, no dessert. No dessert. Do you not get mad when you turn up at a wedding and they haven't even been bothered to put together a fruit salad for you? That is the level they're putting in.
Depends how close you are to that person.
I don't care. If you've been invited to go to a wedding meal, you must be close to them. Otherwise, they've got too much money. And everyone asks you for dietary requirements in advance. Who doesn't ask that?
A lot of people. A lot of weddings I've gone to, they just kind of know I'm a vegan, but just don't seem anything else.
I don't think I've once been to a wedding where they haven't asked. No, and even then I feel silly because I'm like, I know I'm vegan beauty girl, but just in case you didn't know, I am vegan. As if it hasn't been my identity for the last 15 years, just to let you know, in case you forgot.
Most weddings don't really serve, like, they don't do, like, nuts and stuff like that. So, like, people are allergic to nuts and stuff like that. But then you don't really think of the rest of the stuff. Like, I mean, no one's really asked me. It's kind of
I can't believe... No, everyone sends these, like, electronic RSVPs these days. And then you're like, oh, my dietary requirement. Oh, I'd love this song on the dance floor.
Oh, wait, can you do that?
Yeah. This is part of the RSVP these days. I feel like they're
yes.
like... What? You just say, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. I've like missed out on so many opportunities. This is painful.
I don't understand. What are these weddings organised through WhatsApp groups? What are you doing? Are they Facebook events? What is it?
I don't know. Just mostly family.
Word of mouth?
Friends. Yeah, just me. I just turn up, just make sure there's vegan food, and if it's not, then I know I've got my snack bar. So.
Well, no wonder you're okay with whatever, because you're like, I've just turned up. These people have RSVP'd and have said they're vegan, and then they get no dessert. I don't know.
That's shambles. That is bad. When you say it like that, I mean, the pasta I wouldn't mind. All right, would you rather a starter or dessert?
Starter. Because I'm always hungry by the time I sit down for a wedding meal, and to watch everyone else eat a starter... Yeah,
but there's always bread.
Yeah, but it's dry bread, because, like...
Olive oil.
Not always. They don't always bring out olive oil. I went to a wedding recently, though, where they brought me out my own little block of vegan butter. But it was like a week's worth of butter. And I'm just looking at it like, I was really impressed. But I was just like, wow, do I have to eat it all? Why would they give me such a big block? What do they think of me? I don't know.
That's dope, though. That's actually very thoughtful in a sort of weirdest way.
Yeah, shout out to Rosie. Thank you.
Rosie.
Yes. Little things like that where you're like,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, see what I mean? So some weddings are giving you your own personalised butter tub, and then others are like, here's your tomatoes in a salad. It's okay. I'm going to find like some more of the worst ones because I know we have to wrap up soon. Oh my God, one lone flat mushroom with a bit of pesto. If that's what they do for the vegan options, well, I wouldn't even trust that pesto. You've gone outsourced the vegan pesto, but this is all you can give me. No, I would have
mushroom
trust issues.
And pesto.
No. Forgot to get vegan options, had bread with ketchup. But then they ordered vegan pizzas. That's the way you do it.
No. I would have kicked up before that. I wouldn't even trust them pizzas.
No. I think the bride and groom were like, how did you forget the vegan option? Then they ordered, or whoever was planning the wedding then ordered.
Yeah, but you can't have pizzas at a wedding.
Yeah, but if they've forgotten the vegan option, there is little options left. A quiche that was not vegan. When you get served something that's not vegan and they don't have anything. Oh, the pain.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a vegan quiche, so yeah, I would just.
I've made my own once before, about like 7 years ago. It was a lot of effort.
Oh really? Oh.
Someone got served venison. So bad. Oh my God. Oh,
that's wrong.
This is the saddest. A single stuffed mushroom that was being kept warm under a hog roast.
That's taken a mick. That's taken a mick.
And if you hadn't seen that as well, you'd just be like, this tastes strange.
That is taking a mick, and it's really disgusting as well.
That's like because it drips, right?
Oh wow!
I'd be digging through, taking back my wedding gift. I would be like, you're not getting anything. That is the worst.
Ugh.
Everyone had gorgeous roast dinners, and I got given a raw red pepper pastry.
So what?
Oh.
Pastry?
Yeah. Raw red pepper. Ew. Old soggy brown fruit salad for dessert. Clearly left over from the Xmas buffet.
Would you not question your friendship with this person? Like,
why did you invite me to your wedding?
Straight up.
You don't like me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be taking back gifts. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no. Oh, someone had a chip bap. Do you know what? I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah, but are they from the north? That's a normal thing. That's a normal thing.
That is. And a plate of stuffing. That sounds nice. I like stuffing.
No bread?
I wouldn't care.
What? Just hot water?
I didn't ask them.
Did they even put it in the oven?
What? Just cold stuffing?
Yeah. Oh. Plate of stuffing.
I like stuffing. I don't have it enough.
I like stuffing, but, I'm not having a bowl of stuffing. That is wrong on all different types of account.
If I had a good dessert to follow that, I would be like, do you know what? Thumbs
up. It's a
up.
bowl of stuffing.
As I say, I eat bowls of mashed potato. It's like a step up.
You could have done mashed potato.
Yeah, no. Stuffing and mashed potato would be my dream meal. I've had worse Christmas dinners.
Really?
That would be all right. I'd be happy with that. I actually think we do need to wrap up. But it's been so fun talking weddings.
I'm traumatized. I'm not going to lie. Anyone that comes to my wedding...
You'll be treated good.
Yeah.
You'll ask dietary requirements, won't you? You'll be like...
No. It's a vegan wedding.
There are gluten-free people. There are nut allergies.
It'll be all gluten-free.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. No, it won't.
No, I know it won't. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching, listening. Please do rate, review, share with all of your friends. Thank you for listening and have a lovely day.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Cheers. Bye.
Peace.